Three things the worst couple you know always brings to dinner parties. Damascus of Snogwritts, the Bible, the Ark of the Covenant.
What? That was Snogwritts.
The fact that you guys thought of that makes me want to make one. Hello everyone. So I'm going to describe the situation. This panel was actually unexpected. I accidentally applied for a second panel for the Ponies Online thing, and I didn't really want to leave y'all hanging, so I decided, hey, forget it. I'll just make a pre-made video for the stream. So right now I'm currently at work. I actually work today, so I'll be in the store for during the stream. So I pre-recorded this because I thought it would be a good idea. Based on what you saw just now, obviously this idea came from the Jackbox stream that we did yesterday with the Rift City, and I thought it was gonna be kind of like a funny joke, and I think it would be kind of fun. I really want to test out the gestures I can do with the dockies. I actually have done Snog dockies in the past, but they weren't as high quality as the ones I make today. So maybe I can show you real quick exactly what they looked like before. Let me get a docky real quick. I could always search up docky in my computer and I could find it. So here is the docky that I drew. I don't remember when this was, but it's pretty old. I mean, given the quality of it, it's pretty old. March? No, that was not it. August 1st of 2018. So it's been a long time since I drew this. But I'm going to remake it, and I'm going to make it much better. So I guess y'all are just going to watch me make the two pictures for the dockies. That's for fun. I think it'll take me less than an hour. If it takes me less than an hour, I'll probably do another drawing. No problem. I enjoy drawing anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. Anyways, let's get started. I already had some scribbles in here, but y'all can watch me draw some more. And I'm gonna do a little ellipse warm up. This is what I always do every time I want to prepare for a piece. It really gets my senses up, gets my brain working. Draw a bunch of ellipses, making sure they're even. Draw some lines here. This is I like to connect lines with dots so I can train my accuracy. You should definitely, any artists who want to learn how to have a warm routine, this is my warm routine. I highly suggest doing it because it really helps you focus and it really helps you get into the drawing mood, if you know what I mean. Okay. That's enough for the warm-up. It usually takes around like 30 seconds to a minute. Alrighty, so I already set up the panel. I mean, not the panel. The canvas size. So all I gotta do is just start drawing. So I'm gonna categorize my little group here. Set it to green. So I can have everything organized for a base sketch. And here we go. Let me go set up. I already did some plans for this. So I'm just gonna follow the plans that I did. Let's do this. I'm so sorry that I couldn't do this live, guys. I really wish I could, but, you know, I got work. I got bills to pay. Now I do. One of the worst things about having dockies is the fact that there's not a lot of space you can work with. You gotta make sure that your scale is good. So I'm just gonna draw 3 circles here to represent his head, his torso, and his chest. And I'm probably gonna scale it possibly up here. Usually most dockies are usually scaled like this, where the head is like close to the top and then like the legs are in the bottom. I gotta work with the space that I got, so it'll be like a little bit of a challenge. Which I think is not a bad thing. Challenge is always good. Anyways, well, I'm not gonna do this as transparent, but like, yeah. Okay, so for him, I want him to be, you know, kind of like a happy mood. I'm gonna have his eyes here. His horn's gonna be here. Mark his cheeks. Draw his neck. To make sure that his cheeks are elevated since he is giving a little big smile in this picture. Remember that you can, this is usually this is the rough part of the stage, so you can be messy, you can be loose, do whatever you gotta do. But make sure all the artistical theory is correct. Make sure I mark his chest. I want him to have like his leg up here. And then we can have his leg attached here. I'm gonna make a spear here, and then a parallel shape here for his elbow. Run this through. And he could just have a neutral kind of happy expression with his eyelids being over here. Let me raise my brush a little so I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna make his pupils a little dilated just to show how happy he is. Because he's in a good mood. He has company. Alright, so his ears, I designed so that his ears would be like, kind of like, you know, like a really floppy ears. Maybe I can do it outside the page a little. Make it a little floppy. Or maybe I can make it like floppy like this. I want to add some dynamism to that, so maybe I can add his other ear like this. And then you can see the inside of his ear, and then you can one of the things that you should definitely remember when doing any kind of drawing is to make sure that you avoid parallels. So like for here, for instance, if I just kept the ears the same in this kind of panel, it looked kind of boring. So having different sides reflect different ways makes the piece much more interesting. That's more into advanced fundamentals of art, but if you guys have been doing art for a while, you probably know what I'm talking about. But like, I always advise to do not have parallels in your piece. Always make everything different. Parallels can be used sometimes, yes, in certain situations, but majority of the time you want to make sure that, you know, you don't use parallels. You know, you don't want that. Let me make sure that this is recording before. Okay, I just want to make sure, because like there was this one time where I did a huge recording session and it didn't record, dude. I was so mad. I was so freaking mad. So I'm drawing his horn, you know, just being loose with my lines. I'm gonna keep his clothes on in this daki, so I don't need to. I'm gonna keep his sweater kind of like loose here too when it goes towards his torso. I'm gonna put glasses on him. Since he's an adult now, I can make him as big as I want, because at the time when I was drawing the other one, he was a colt, because at the time I think I was 18, I think I was 16. Yeah, I was 16 in 2018. I think so. I'm not sure. But I definitely was not 18, that's for sure. So I just made some innocent ones. And then we can have his arm. Have his elbow here. And then his front hoof. I probably need to fix that. It looks kind of weird, but it's okay. This is just the rough phase. We can make everything look ugly and parallel as long as we follow the artistical theory. We're okay. We usually do this in the second stage of the rough. I usually call it the second stage of rough. You know, I have two stages. As you guys can see from the other stream, I have this stage where I just plan out everything, do my gestures, my emotions, portray what the character's thinking. And then I go into my red pen and just outline it, and then I do the final sketch. But I'm pretty sure you guys know that by now. So, okay, so that's done. Let me draw his legs. So usually with pony legs, they usually have a crotch size here, and then they have like this. I think I'm going to actually make his leg up here, like go up, so I can just lift his thigh up here. Maybe I can make his leg go up like this, like that. And then maybe I can lift his lower leg. Go a little down. Sorry. Sometimes, since my desk is a little small in some cases, because there's like a big desk overhang in it, it's kind of hard to do some things. Someday, I definitely would love to get a Wacom Intuos, not Intuos, a Cintiq, because it has like this really big screen. Right now, I'm using an iPad Pro, but I mean, it's not bad or anything. I just really like a really big screen with like a lot of pressure sensitivity and much more levels than an iPad Pro would give me. But obviously, that costs money. Like Cintiqs, the one that I'm looking into can cost around $2,500 to $3,000, so it's not cheap, but it'll be worth it. Okay, I think that's about it. But not missing anything else. Oh yeah, I'm missing his tail, of course. I gotta draw his tail. Can't have Snog without his tail. Let me shrink this a little bit. He's looking so cute. I can't wait till I refine this. This is me anyway, so I better make sure I look cute. Alright, let me draw his little scar on his hair, on his neck. Draw his bandages on the top and over here, and maybe some over here. His tail can, yeah, this tail can go off screen. It's no big deal. Okay, I think that's about it. I don't think I need anything else, right? Oh yeah, his hair's on the bottom. Okay, we are done with the rough stage. I want to make sure that everything is visible. So let me shrink this down. Yeah, so you see that was a mistake I made where like I could have just drawn on a smaller scale when doing pieces like this. So something I learned just now is that if I ever want to make a piece and I don't have a lot of space, I better draw in a smaller scale instead of just being all scribbly and like, I think for you guys, I definitely think you should draw in a smaller scale. Like for me, like, I just go crazy with whatever I do when it comes to the rough stage because I want to make sure that everything is loose and dynamic as possible. But yeah, definitely something I learned. Don't make the same mistake I did just now. So again, I'm really sorry I can't do this live for you guys. This would be really fun to do live. Man, I really would love to do it live. Okay, I think that's about it. Let me set this lower. And now we can start the second stage of the rough. So let me get a red pen. I'm going to go do a darker version. I like doing the darker versions of the red because I can clearly see what I'm doing. You know, I don't like doing a dark or black. I think it's much better to do a red so that I can do the final one in gray. So what should I start with first? I guess maybe the eyes? Yeah. He's going to be happy, so I'm going to make sure that he looks happy. His eye has to be widened for that. Eyebrow. And his eyelid. Shade his eyelid. And then have his eyebrow up here, of course. And since he's smiling, I'm gonna make sure that he's giving a little smile. His pupils are dilated, you know. Make him look very happy. I'm gonna make his little thing here a little kind too. you know, make his eyes gleaming. What can I say? Snogwritts likes company. Just like the real person. Alright, so I'm gonna keep his eyes on a separate layer. Oh. Hold on. Sorry about that, I missed my sister called. I don't think I did his cheeks right. You know, I'm gonna start this over. I don't like how it looks. It's okay. No big deal. There we go. Something like that should work. You know, he has his little smile on the bottom and his lower lip, and then he just gives a huge grin right up here. And then just roll this up here. And I'm going to add his little chin on the bottom. Obviously, since he's a masculine character, we're going to make it a little square. His cheeks are going to be up here, and then it goes straight down to the snout. Okay. Smile. Good smile. He's a good pony. I'm gonna go add his little eyes up here. I did forgot to shade this part, huh? Okay. Well, let me just, you know, make his content kind of vibe. Alrighty. I guess since I already have his snout out colored, let me do his ears, just so I know exactly what I'm doing. Gonna make sure I mark the burst of his head. Just so I want to mark his head so I know where everything is. There we go. And we're gonna draw his ears now. His floppy ears. Gonna make sure they're attached to his head and not some just floating around. There's this little thing right here. Maybe I should make like a little ball over here and then like just angle it like that. Yeah, I should do it. It's like, you know, make sure there's enough movement in it and that doesn't look too parallel. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna do his other ear. I'm gonna draw his other ear. I'm gonna make this one flop down. I don't know how I drew his ears before, because, like, I swear, like, I drew him, like, and so, like, in the other one, I drew him in such a way where, like, oh, okay. So, I did... Okay, there's the other ear. It's a little messy though. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, there we go. There's his ears. Let's go move on to the horn. So this horn's facing in a certain perspective, so I'm going to draw it like this. He looks so cute. I love the way that he's just gleaming. He's like, And then we're gonna have his top of his hair just leading through. I guess we'll do his neck. So let me start with here. This is how I drew his neck. Drew his neck like this. I think his scarf was like around like this, so let me. His scarf's getting lifted because of the arm on this end, so I'm trying to the scarf like this. Okay. It looks a little chopped off, so I might need to edit that later, but that's okay. So let me mark his arm. So usually his arm's gonna be like, kind of, this is a muscle here. Is his arm? Did I do this correctly? If he was lying on the side like that, I mean, I guess that makes sense anatomy-wise for a pony to have their hoof sideways, but I don't know if I was intentionally trying to do that. I don't think I was, to be honest. I don't think I would essentially want to do that. But you know what? I think it works for this piece, so I think I'm going to leave it for now. I think I don't need to fix that. We just mark his end of his sweater over here. So that I know that his sweater's over here. Okay, now time for his front up. Sweater thing. Droop Drop down, shade it. Look at the little Snoggy. Let me draw a scar here. Look at the innocent Snoggy. He's so cute. Like, look, he's just really happy. Oh yeah, his glasses. I forgot about his glasses, bro. It's okay. No big deal. There's his glasses. Okay, now down for his bottom of his part of his body. So my proportions are right. Yeah, that should be right. Proportions should be right on this. So I'm drawing his sweater right here. Just trying to make sure everything is recording. Yep. Okay, just want to make sure. I spent about 26 minutes on this. My goal is to at least finish this by 30 minutes. I might not be able to do that at this point, but it's always good to have goals. You know, especially when you're doing comics, you want to make sure that you finish something at a certain time. Because, you know, you don't have all the time in the world. You know, you got work, you got social life, you know, you got a whole bunch of things. So I like to keep myself under a time limit. I mean, of course, you cannot rush art, but learning how to draw... There's a difference between rushing art and learning how to draw effectively. So I highly suggest anyone who's learning how to draw, definitely learn how to draw effectively. How to draw faster. How to get used to drawing poses in certain angles at a fraction of a second. Or, like, not a fraction of a second, but, like, you know what I mean. Because the more you learn about that, the more you'll be able to do that, the more drawings you'll be able to make. That's why I was able to make so many drawings. It's because I got so used to drawing characters so much in comics that I just can just make gestures just like that. Okay, so let me just draw his thigh right here. His other thigh is going to be different, since I don't have his thigh. Here's his crotch area. I think that's about right. Yeah. Not missing anything, right? No, his cutie mark's not visible in this piece, so I think we'll be fine here. The leg. The leg looks a little awkward, though. Let me see if I can fix that. I'm gonna restart that leg. Maybe I should change the gesture of it. Maybe I should try something like this. Okay, there we go. Let me draw the bottom hair. else should I draw on here? Maybe some cookies? Cookies would work. Have a cookie here. Have some crumbs here. Have a bitten cookie right here. Little shadows up here. And there you go. There's a Snoggy. Let me clear this up so that I know where guess this one's a little too scribbly. Let me start over. There we go. And there's the Snoggy. There we go. Let me disable this layer. Cleans very nicely. Whenever your drawing cleans very nicely when you disable the underlayer, that means you did a good job. If not, you're gonna have to fix it. But other than that, that is good. Let me blend everything together. There we go. I'm gonna do a little bit of shading just so I can have some parts of the bed. Make his little pelvis more visible. His pelvis is not visible in this since this leg is going to be over, but I'm going to make his pelvis visible here. I think that was the issue with the leg, is because I did not account for the pelvis. Sorry, it's not a big deal. I probably will need to angle this a little further though, if that's the case. Okay, that's easy. I'll fix that later in the final. Draw his hoof down here. Okay, there we go. There's a Snoggy. Alrighty. There's one Docky. Now we have to make the other Docky. Usually Dockies mostly have two sides, so you'll usually run those through. I actually have a Docky myself. It's Twilight's Prickle Docky. He has two sides. One with a book, and the other one with, I think, a wand. I think that's what it is. I think he was holding a wand. I can't remember. I think it was. I don't think so. So they're about 2 minutes over. Alright, not too bad. Okay, how about we go to start with the other one? So let me disable this. Don't worry, Snug's coming back. I'm gonna make a different version now. All I gotta do is just, where's my plans? I'm trying to look for it. Oh, there they are. Okay, so let me do the next one. So we're gonna have Snog in this position. Have his body here. So I think the squish would be here, and then this would be okay. Yeah. And then the bottom portion would be angled differently. So he would be staying on this side here. He would be staying on this side here, but then he would also be like his back, his flank technically would be facing forward, just like they do in some of those Dockies. So I'm trying to do that one. So I guess what I can do is I can probably just make a circle here, angle it, like give it like a facial feature so that I can understand where the pelvis is going to be angled. I don't think ponies have pelvises. I just call it a pelvis because it's in humans, like the pelvis is usually where the behind is, so I usually just prefer it as a pelvis. I don't think it's called pelvis in ponies, but I just call it a pelvis, just to let y'all know. So I guess let me see. Okay, so obviously he's gonna have his shoulders visible here. So maybe I can have his front hoof like this. Have a swing. Circular, parallel here. Bone attached to his front hoof. There you go, there's his side hoof. And we're gonna go do his other one. This one is gonna be pointed towards him, like he's gonna be like kind of confused in a way. So it's gonna be part like this, so that the angle is gonna be towards his shoulder. His bone's gonna be sticking out like this. This is where the connection to his bone here. And then we're obviously gonna have his sweater angled this way since his pelvis is facing forward. Obviously I'm going to draw his snout. And then his bottom chin. Oh, I think I drew the snout too close. Yeah, I did. Okay, let's redo that. Okay, right here. Draw his jawline right here, and then everything gets connected down here. Draw his nose line. A little too big for my liking, so let me shrink it. Much better. Erase that. And his ears are obviously going to be slating like this. Make sure that the ear is actually attached to the head and not just floating around. You know, that's always good advice for drawing ponies. Always make sure that the ear is attached. And his hair is going to be here. I think his horn goes here, right? Yeah, it should be. This should be the right angle for it. So there's horn. Now try to draw his eyes. Now in this angle, the eyes would be like this. So since I'm drawing him in this angle, and since he has the kind of like a more like a worried kind of seductive look, I'm going to lower his eyelid. And then I'm gonna lower his eyelid, this eyebrow right here. Eyelid here, shade. Okay, anything else? I think it's all good. Let me put this little sweater thing, this little hood right up here. This up is fine, but I'm gonna add this little sweater element right here. And let me draw myself up here. Yeah, there's a little blush right here. So up here would be where his hoof is. Okay, there you go. And I think his pelvis would be down here, so let's do that. Pelvis, let's do this. Add his tail right here. I think this would be the best. I think it would be angled like this, and then his front leg would be kind of a little, yeah, like that. And then his front leg. I think I wanted the leg to be angled like this. Or like, yeah, it would go like this, and his leg would be. Maybe this should be angled a little lower so that this goes like. This is a little weird, so let me try to angle it perfectly. Legs are usually like this. If they're viewed at this angle, then this angle would make sense. With the hoof being here, and then like it would go like that. Pull it down, and then just, yeah, it would look like that. And then this would just look normal. This would go up. There you go. Dude, that leg is freaking short though. I gotta, okay, so I can expand it then. Alright, now how am I gonna draw his other leg? I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it, in screen or off screen. It really depends. I mean, I guess I can just make it off screen. Let me see if I can just. Oh no, I can't do that. Let me blend this in. Blend. Okay, so there's a. And what I can do is I can just make his leg. I guess we can make it similar to the one if you want to make it fit in this canvas. How long has it been? 44 minutes. Okay, so I got 16 minutes remaining. Encoding overload. Consider turning on video load or encoding preset. But I'm not streaming though. I'm just recording OBS. Don't be so silly. Okay, so I guess his leg would look... I mean, if I can think about it, if this would be his leg, if this is where his leg bone would start, obviously his thigh would connect to his leg bone, and then it would just kind of look like this. And then his hoof would be here. And then where his pelvis would be. Well, his pelvis, his front pelvis is not visible, so. And obviously I'm going to draw his cutie mark here. And then his tail. Perhaps I can just do, like, you know, some doggies like to take the tail, they put it under, and then they route it towards here. You know, in that case, if the leg is angled like this, then this leg would be angled differently, if that's the case. So that's okay. We can change the angle of this leg so that it fits over here. And then we can just fill in the gaps. Oh, no, that's so. Okay, good. And obviously this would be a lot more thicker considering the angle that the leg is facing. And then we can just have this as a side view instead of having his hoof be viewed in the bottom. I think that would make more sense for the piece and for the gesture. Alright, there we go. That is a cute Snoggy. Well, it's another cute Snoggy, but yeah, you get the gif. So let me see if this is around the same scale. I think it is. Let me see. Yeah, it's around the same scale. The head is a little shorter, though. I probably need to change the head proportions. But other than that, pretty solid. Yeah, the head proportions definitely a little off, though. I definitely need to increase that. Alright, no big deal. We'll do that in... Well, actually, let me do it right now. So let me take this head, because it's kind of off. Raise it a little. Much better. Left a little crease on it, but that's okay. This is just the rough stage. It'll be free and loose. That's what the rough stage is for. Okay, that is done. Oh yeah, and I moved detail too. Alrighty. Let me, what else should I put in here? I don't think I need to put anything else in here. I think this is fine. Yeah, this should be good. So I guess we can go to the refinement stage now. So, let me share this down. I got my trusty little bedding pen. Out. Alright, I'm ready to do the refinement stage. Well, the second stage of the rush. The refinement stage is 30. How many minutes do I got to finish this? I got 10 minutes to refine this. Can I do it? Might be a nice challenge, right? Let's do it! Let's go! Okay. 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh crap, wrong layer. Good, very good. Have his little lip right here, jawline, His neck would be this. Obviously his skull would have like a this there. Have his little blush. And his nose obviously would be like this. But it needs to be like that angle in the way. It's pointy nose. Oh no! Okay, I used too big of an eraser. Holy crap! My computer fans are running so hard. All right, so I guess we can start with the eye. Maybe I should lower it a little bit. Yeah, I think that would be great if I can lower it a little bit, just so I can get the effect. Obviously, lower eyelid. Remember, this is gonna be angled like this. Oh crap, I think I messed up the angle of the iris. Did I mess it up? I think so. So it needs to look like this. That's what the iris should look like in this perspective. So let me, okay, so in that case, let me lower it in such a way so that let me give him a smile then, if that's the case, just to give him a little more pizzazz. And then maybe we can have like a white little gleaming eye right here. It looks so cute. Let me angle this eyelid would be around here, do some shading. I'm gonna start with this ear. How much time do we got left? 8 minutes. Okay, come on, Snoggy, you can do this. This down, done. Hair. And then obviously, like his hair, his top part, maybe we could just ride it like this. Maybe we can have a little messy for the effect. You know, have like a little squiggle here. Alright, next. Horn. Pretty simple. Done. Hoof. Sweater. I'm gonna have this pointed at his. The hoof seems really small though. Maybe I should increase its size, perhaps. Yeah, I think this increase its size would be much better. Because this is gonna be under his body, so this is gonna be an overlap under here. Sweater. I'm gonna have it droop over his body like this. And obviously be lifted due to the sweater. His leg up here. almost 5 minutes. Alright, Snog, we can do this. Sweater. Perfect. To have a puffiness in the sweater, you know, we can have a little. I think that leg is a little too small too. You think I got the Lego portions a little wrong? Maybe I did. Okay, let me increase the size. Technically, since the leg isn't in his shoulder, I think it would be in this position. Or maybe. Yes, I like that. We can angle it like this. That's much better, yes. So let me adjust the anatomy then. We'll poke his shoulder then. Put this parallel. Or maybe this will be the muscle. And then this would be a lot more parallel, since this would be connected to the shoulder. Yeah, that would make more sense. And then the sweater, maybe like this still. Alright. Bottom sweater now. This is going to be covered by the tail later, but I'm going to mark it now. How much time do we got left? 4 minutes. Okay, yeah, I'm doing good, I'm doing good. I can do this, guys, I can do this! I can get this done in an hour. You got this. Alright. Pelvis. Yo, my computer's fans are freaking jet engines right now. Is it really that hot in this room? Maybe so. Little thinness in my to his pelvis. That was a little bit of a swoop being shown. Maybe this would be much more better to draw it. Kind of a, yeah, it would be like stretchy. It would be like this, and then it would be like, no. Much better. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, leg's done. 2 more minutes. Okay, one more leg, and a tail. Come on, Snog, you got this. So obviously, since this part is going to be around here, then that means technically his leg would be like this. Lift that up, bring it down. That was just a show. Bring. Is final. One much time? 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, go, 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 go. Tail, tail, tail. Come on, come on, come on. Tail, cutie mark, easy clap, clean mark, cutie mark, cutie mark. How much time? 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Mark one color, other color. Not missing anything? Nope. Shade his thing. Cookie. Done. Just in time too. Let's go! 1 hour. Haha! Yes! Oh man. What a relief. Not this part. Oh yeah, and this scar. But regardless, I finished it, which is good. Oh my god, yes, let's go. Oh crap. Alright, let me merge everything together. Oh crap, no! I didn't want to merge the other layer. Okay, there we go. So let me just enlarge this a little. Just for effect. I think that would work for the piece. There it is. Yes, that's much better. And there you go, there's a Snoggy. Alrighty, we are done with both the disposition, and it cleans quite nicely, which is good. Let me just shrink this a little bit. I think this structure would make sense. Obviously I made some mistakes in this stream, but you know what, that's okay. You know, we learn from our mistakes. Shade this and call it Snoggy. Alrighty, that is done. We did it. Both sides of Snogdocky done in an hour. Well, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this stream. I think it was a fascinating experience. I really enjoyed doing all this. It was kind of a it was like more of an unexpected experience because I didn't expect to do this panel, but I thought it was a very good thing that I did, and I'm quite glad that I was able to share this with all of you today. Perhaps next year I can probably do a drawing fundamental course, or maybe just maybe do an art request stream. I think that would be really cool, right? Yeah, why not? I could do an art request stream where I draw everyone's OCs. That'd be really fun. And I definitely know you guys would be into that because I know you guys love getting free art. So. But anyways, that is done. Let me check. Let me see if I can get. Okay, so here is one side, and here is the other side. You're so freaking cute. Oh my god. Alrighty. Well, I think that's it for today. So, thank you all so much for watching. I'm sorry I couldn't do this live, but I'm glad I was able to at least provide something for the time and during the convention. You know, at least, you know, I was able to show up and figure out something to make all this happen. So, I hope you guys have a splendid day, and I'll see y'all later. Take care. Bye.